Yo, what's up guys? How y'all doing today? Today's gonna be a bit of a different video, most of my newer videos now are gonna be anime focused, but today I'm gonna talk about my brand and what really happened with it, because before I made a video talking about everything that I was going to do to grow my brand to a $10,000 anime clothing brand. Right now, we are in the negative 400 to 500, but it's fine because I made that money back doing other certain side hustles, so it's fine. You know, when you run businesses, there's always going to be businesses that fail, businesses that don't do as well as other ones, but of course you got to keep grinding, got to get back on your horse and just keep going. So the reason that I'm making this video is because people don't really talk about their L's. Like, people on the internet just love to fake shit, don't be authentic, bot their shit, lie about views, stuff like that. I know there's not that many people that are going to see this video, but I feel like since I've owned a clothing brand and it hasn't done that well, I have a unique perspective to everyone else. So I'm gonna go through all the things that I did that I know was wrong and things that I could have improved on, so y'all can get better in the future and y'all know what to do. So yeah, let's get right into it. One of the main things that I really struggled with developing my clothing brand is the fact that you need a lot of money to get this shit started. I'm not going to lie to you. The amount of money you need to start a clothing brand is well over, probably around like 3,000 to 5,000. I'm not going to lie. Because first of all, manufacturing costs for my tracksuit, it was about like $400 just for the sample. So when you think about that, it's $400 for the sample. I think it was like 60 MOQ for 100 tracksuits. And the amount of people on my waiting list, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be fully transparent in this video, was like one person. So you feel me? After all of this, after getting my tracksuit manufactured and having everything done, I then had to spend money on ads, which I didn't really want to do because I knew it was uncertain whether it would do well, whether I would even get any sales, whether my account would grow, and things of that nature. So right now, I still haven't run any type of ads. So that's why I will say that my clothing brand hasn't failed yet, and I will be dropping more stuff and I will be creating and designing more stuff. But right now, it is a failure. And there are a lot of things that I have achieved through this journey, a lot of things that I've learned through this journey that I'm gonna expose to you all right now. Like, I grew my TikTok account to about 2K followers. It's not that big of a deal, but I have over 1 million likes, which means I know how to go viral with certain things, but it's not really the type of content that I want to be doing long term, so I need to switch that up. I do have over 100 followers on IG right now, which is obviously, it's not more than my personal account, which is kind of L in itself. But yeah, to grow from 0 to 100 on Instagram is pretty decent, considering the fact that no one really be following on Instagram, no one be liking reels, stuff like that, because everyone just wanna, you feel me, have aura and shit. So yeah, as I was saying, there were things that I still have in mind to design and to make, so I'ma just run them through y'all right now if anyone's, you feel me, if anyone's watching. I was thinking of creating a hidden leaf type of belt with the hidden leaf logo with a slash through it as the belt buckle, and then it's just like an ordinary belt wrapping around and shit. I think that would be so tough, so let me know what y'all think. And on top of that, I was watching Full Metal Alchemist and I had a thought. I was like, I haven't seen anyone make a Full Metal Alchemist Edward Elric coat, and I was thinking in black, that shit would be fire as fuck with some of my fits. So even though, you know, it might not so well, might not do well, who cares? At the end of the day, I'm here to make stuff, I'm here to create, because I have a passion to create. So you feel what I'm saying? I feel like that shit would go hard. So if y'all have any ideas, if y'all don't fuck with it, if y'all fuck with it, let me know. Because at the end of the day, there does have to be some type of demand for it, but you feel me, that the customer is me. I'm making for me this time, with me in mind. So I mean, with that, you can't really fail. So yeah, that leads into another one of my points. Would I really wear the stuff that I make? And fortunately, I believe the answer is kind of. I wouldn't really wear this tracksuit day to day, but if it came down to it, I would say the tracksuit is heat and I would still wear it, genuinely. The only things that were wrong with it was kind of the sizing was a bit off, which is why I also said you have to have a lot of money for a clothing brand. Examples don't always go the way that you want them to go, to be honest with you. Sometimes the manufacturer will just mess up your samples and fry your shit. I'm not gonna lie, gang. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why you need a lot of money to start a clothing brand, because a manufacturer could realistically scam you, could fry your shit, and the quality just might not be as good as you want it to be, which is like $400 just down the drain going like that, because maybe the sleeves don't fit properly and it looks a little weird on camera, which means people are going to be commenting that, people are going to be thinking about that when making their decision to buy your clothing item. So yeah, that's one of the things I really needed to do better with, ignoring small details that I didn't think that were that important that actually were really important. So small details being overlooked is something that is very hard to solve, but it is something that you need to look out for. So if you're really interested in creating a clothing brand, you need to pay attention to every single small detail and make sure that everything that you want on your clothing, because it is your clothing at the end of the day, it's yours. So you need to make sure that everything is perfect, everything is how you want it. The sizing, the way the pants fall, the distressing on the clothing, whether the clothing is distressed as much as you want it to be, the lettering, the fabric, the type of material they're using, the zipper. So one of the things I also ignored was in the designs that I actually had made and sent to them, they didn't actually include the zipper that I really wanted on it as a small extra detail, and people couldn't really see the details that I put in, the intentional small things that would make an anime fan go crazy. So for the zipper, it's supposed to be like an Uchiha clan crest and you pull it down. That shit would have been fire, but they were talking about it's some $80 to add just one zip. I was like, yeah, we're gonna skip out on that. But that's something that's really important, these small details. You might not think, oh, it's a zipper. Like, if someone wasn't gonna buy the product, the zipper wouldn't have made them buy the product. Like, it wouldn't have changed someone's decision. But the thing is, when you're selling clothes, when you're selling any type of item, people always pay attention to the small details. If they can tell that something is cheap, something has been skipped out on, if something has been cut corners on, they will always be like, well, why would I trust this brand? Because clearly the owner doesn't even care about this little detail or this little detail or this thing that's messed up, or the cuffs of his sleeves are a bit tight. Like, if they don't care about their own clothes, well, they care about you as a customer. So obviously that's something that I really had to fix, is cutting corners on things, and you feel me, making sure everything was right. Saying cutting corners is one of the worst things in a business that you can do, because you might think that, oh, a customer won't notice this, a customer will not take this into account, but I promise you they will. Any type of small mistake, any type of small misinput that you have within your clothing, a customer will pick up on that, and it'll be the decision between them buying something and them not buying something. Because when you think in the mind of a customer, you would take almost any type of inconsistency as something that should be a reason for you not to buy something. Because everyone likes money, right? Everyone loves money, you feel me? And everyone is trying to save that money or trying to keep that money. So to get someone to spend money on your clothing that you made, it has to be exceptional, it has to be premium, it has to be amazing, it has to be good, it has to be perfect for the customer. It can't have any inconsistencies, any errors, any type of things like that. Everything needs to be fixed and perfect for the ideal customer, because especially as a brand starting out, they have no clue whether you're even going to ship or not, genuinely. So it's really up to you to make sure everything is perfect and in order before you start trying to get customers. As I was saying, another thing that I also did not pick up on is manufactured attention and manufactured need for the product. So one of the big things when it comes to selling a product online is supply and demand. And if there's no demand for your product, then people in the first place aren't going to even want to, you feel me, hear it out. People aren't going to want to listen and try and understand what the product's about. They're not going to want to try and buy the product because there's no demand behind it. Because a lot of people nowadays, they follow what other people are doing, what other people are wearing. You see it with popular rappers, popular influencers. What people are wearing, that's what they want. They want to get this, they want to get that. They want to buy off the brand with 150,000 followers because that's what everyone else is wearing, right? So what I'm saying is, as a brand with 0 followers, starting from pure 0 with no ads, no one is really going to want to copy your shit because people follow what other people do. If no one's buying from your brand, why would they want to buy from your brand? Why would they want to spend the money and test your brand out with their money? It's like an investment for them. Because as you're investing in your brand, the customers will invest in you and your brand as well. See, people don't tend to think like that. And it's only just started to come to me that customers are also investing in you as a person and your brand. Because when you start from nothing and you're just climbing, trying to post more, trying to show off your brand, they're investing in you getting better and creating more clothing. Realistically, they're investing in your brand, they're investing in your clothing, your idea. And something that I didn't do with my tracksuit, and something that a lot of other brands do, is fake their demand, which I know sounds silly, but it really does work. It's something people will be non-transparent. People will buy and say that things sold out when they didn't, to create a false sense of, oh, my brand sold out. But I would do stuff like that, but at the end of the day, it's really just not me, and I just feel like it's better to go about things the right way than just to fake it till you make it. But I might have to start doing that, I'm not gonna lie, because my shit is failed. So clearly, I wouldn't trust the path that I'm on. I need to change a few things and make shit work. So yeah, I might start trying to run ads for my clothing brand and see where that takes me. But currently I have cancelled my Shopify subscription as well, because if I just kept going with that, it would have just been burning money like that. So I cancelled it for now, put my site on pause. You can't even access my site anymore, which is something I really worked hard on. And I had to use ChatGPT in order to learn how to code various things, and it was rough, but I mean, it's something that I learned to do on the way, so it really is a valuable skill, I guess, even though I still don't know how to code. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, man. To have a clothing brand, you need to have a lot of money, a lot of disposable income. Another thing that I think really people don't tell you is how much money you need to spend in order to have a clothing brand. One other thing I wanted to say is, I'm not done yet. I'm not gonna quit. I'm not finished. Job not finished, you feel what I'm saying? I still got a lot of ideas up here, and I'm just gonna keep designing, keep making things, but that's gonna be in the background as I focus on YouTube, because YouTube is something I've always wanted to do. And yeah, man, just stay tuned, because I'm gonna be dropping more bangers every single day. I'm gonna be posting every single day, so stay tuned for that.
Bitch tryna get wife with my dick, she can't get up. Smoke up by the thought, if you want it, we can get up. Talk down on the roof, when the tech ain't have to get up. Bitch with my loot, what she want, she can't get none.